Hey everybody. All right, so in last lesson we talked about how to use a drum machine designer. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to make a simple drum beat using either our keyboard or our computer keyboard, using something known as a software instrument. So what a software instrument is basically when we play a note on this keyboard or our computer keyboard, and that note then becomes whatever instrument we program the computer to be. So in this case, we're going to make it be a drum set. So we come over here to get things started. We click add a new track. And now which software instrument do I want to add? Pianos, guitars, brass, strings, anything I want. For this, we're going to make a drum beat. So I come over here and see it says patterns, but here's our drum machine designer. That's cool, but we're not going to use that. If your if your keyboard's working, what you should do is you should click octave over twice. If you do that, and then when I say octave over, that means octave minus sign. What that does, there's only enough drum sounds to fit on part of a large piano, and when you hit octave down twice, it brings us to the part of the keyboard where all the drum notes are. So once again, only hit octave down twice. If you hit it more than that, click it back, click octave plus to reset your keyboard until there's no red, right? So once again, when there's no red, you want to click octave down twice, and that'll get us to where the drum sounds are. And if you're able to make drums right away, great, that's awesome. Find a kick you like, find a snare, find two notes you want to mess around with, and that's great. But if it's not working, what you can do to troubleshoot, you can come up here to settings, and I'm going to click MIDI settings, and you come here to devices, and you click devices, and should have your keyboard. And then you click it, and then click OK, and you should be good to go. If not, try unplugging it, plugging it back in, and maybe closing out Soundtrap and trying it again. All right. Now, if you also don't have your regular keyboard working, you can come over here to instrument instead of patterns. And what you'd have here is you can type in notes on your computer keyboard to get actual instruments, right? So if I click A, that'd be my kick drum. D, snare drum. If I click U, that's hi-hat, right? So for this beat, I want you guys to mess around with just kick and snare. Something really, really simple, all right? Make sure your loop's off, yep, all right. So, and what you're gonna do, you can turn off your metronome for now because the metronome is gonna throw you off. We're gonna learn how to record to a metronome in a lesson coming up, but for right now, here's where the metronome is. You wanna click turn off, and then just have fun with it. So you're gonna click record, it's gonna give you a count in, and you can go. Right, just something really, really simple. So you can come over here. And now if you want to go back, you can even record over top of it. So now let's say we want to add a hi-hat, right? Come over here, and I can record over top of it. Right, so I have like a nice simple little hi-hat beat. And I'm going to show you how to make all that stuff perfect in another lesson. But for this lesson, all you have to do is record a simple kick and bass. So even if you don't have any hi-hat in there, record a nice simple kick and bass beat. And it can literally be as simple as this. It can literally be as simple as 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as you have something where you played it, not just a loop, not just the drum machine designer, but you yourself played it, will be good, okay? Try doing that on your keyboard, right? Try doing it on your computer keyboard, whichever works, but mess around with trying to record a simple beat using a kick and snare as a software instrument. And then just make sure to share it with me. Thanks, everybody. All right, see you in the next lesson.